And we are live. Welcome, everyone. It is time for the grind stream of this series. Dash, how you doing? What's the Switch 2 news? Pre-orders opening date's been revealed. Coming Thursday, and in the bad column, the accessories for the system is increased by $5 to $10. That's great. How much were they already? Because, you know, 5 to 10 may not be terrible. Maybe. I have to maneuver these. Shohei Ohtani will not lead them. He's on paternity leave. How do I know this? Saw it before stream. Alright. Now, you might notice something different on the layout. Your boy figured out how to get YouTube chat and Twitch chat together on the layout. Look at that. And it even shows that you're on YouTube or Twitch. It's nice. Now you all can conversate with each other through different mediums. This could be great for tomorrow. A pair of Joy-Cons will cost you $95. Oh, holy fuck. Okay, I guess I'm selling both kidneys. God, so much. So much. Alright. Before stream, I did some grinding, as you can tell. Got everybody in the main lineup to 54. Jaren, welcome to the stream, man. What is up? I need to see something because, whoops, that's not the thing I wanted to click on. Yep, I figured it out before stream. I found it and was like, okay, let me see what this looks like, and it looks great. Hey, okay, that looks fine. There we go. Thank you for reminding me of the icons. I did not mess with... If I don't have to mess with PokeLink, I don't mess with it while I'm grinding, so thank you for reminding me. Whoops. That's not what we want. We want sprites. There we go. Boom. Add. Hopefully... There we go. We're good now. Alright. I think we are good. Going through everything, making sure everything's where I want it to be. Alright. So, got chat working. Yeah, I have remembered. And I've also figured out probably what I'm getting for food. So, I'm probably going to order for both tomorrow and Sunday. That's probably the game plan. Is I'm going to get like 2 things. That way I've got what I need for tomorrow, for that, and then Sunday. But, as you can see, I grinded up. This will be our Elite Four team, and the only reason Bryce is here is because we only have 2 fire types. So I'm like, I'm just going to use Bryce. I'm using 1 starter, which technically means we started with a Charmander and caught fucking T-Bow in Viridian Forest. Think of it that way. But this is the team going in to everything. This is the team going into it all. If anything bad happens, we're probably screwed. Or a lot more grinding. One of the two, which it kind of goes hand in hand. And Ricky is kind of our key to it all after we get through Victory Road. I have not taught Ricky the TMs that I need to teach Ricky. So that's a thing. Speaking of, I want to go see if I even talked to the man I need to talk to anyways. I don't even know if I talked to him or not. I'm pretty sure I talked to Mr. Psychic. Yeah, I taught Psychic to someone, didn't I? So I don't think I have Team 29 anymore. I don't think I do. Maybe I do. And I just went over it when I was looking, but... Nuzlocke rules. He's the only one immune. Let's see. Wait, I've already forgotten where I was going, and it was Viridian City, because we gotta go do one more, essentially, tune-up battle. And at this point, I mean, we know what's gonna happen. Craig's gonna run through this. Also, I got UFL up, so, yeah, no. I've got the UFL on behind me, so me and Jaren can keep up with our bet, because the Michigan Panthers don't want to make this easy on us. Oh, you got SmackDown on? Well, give me the lowdown of what happens. Alright. Let's do this. Perfect time for the track to end. I'm expecting this to not take long to take out Leon, but, you know, you can never be sure with Leon. You can sit there and think, you know, but you think you know him. You never really did. That's too loud. There we go. That should be good enough. A little bit more. Yeah, that'll work. Charlotte delivered an absolutely terrible promo. Oh, great. That's always good. Yo, Leon, what up? I never really did know him. He died too quickly. But it's okay because he did it. Was asked how this feud was personal with Stratton. She gave a promo that sounds like a rookie on LFG would make. Oh no. Some of that LFG talent's really good too. Like, they're very surprising. Like, the finish for one of Undertaker's rookies. Her finisher is convoluted as shit, but looks cool. So many ums and repeating herself. Some people have to be scripted. Just script her. Just do it. It's okay to need a script. Alright, Greg. That's one. I mean, we all know she's getting that title, right? I will say, what sucks is the normal multi-chat isn't working. So, like, you guys can talk to each other by seeing each other on the screen. I still need both chats up, and I hate it. I'm gonna see if the multi-chat is... Multi-chat's working! Holy shit! Oh, I don't need both chats. Oh, get away from me, you ugly things. Yay! Oh, I just had to re-execute it. See what I did there? That's the fans interested, and that's great that the fans are interested. That's okay. That's me talking to you guys is what that is. That's not a promo. That is me talking to you guys is what that is. And even I'm normally more punctual than that. Hey, she might have been, you don't know. I do not know Magneton's special, so doesn't matter. Because that's a crit. Damn it. I might have to go get a water here once I finish my tea. We'll Psybeam. I will say the big thing with this team is going to be figuring out when to use our ethers and such, because we don't have a lot. So that's going to be kind of the big key. Dolo Cologne. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Use that. Yeah, that's cool. I did teach Mega Punch to Bartolo Colon just because why not? Fucker. I don't think that's going to help you enough. You have nothing when it comes to defense. Son of a bitch, you barely lived. Dude, that would have been awesome if Ninetales was Fire Ghost. Did he mention Dean Ambrose or Mox? That's the real question. I'm just gonna body slam. Why not? Missed? Really? Really? Missed? Oh, he said Ambrose. Not as cool. I got the pet Mega Punch. Punch it in the face. Boom. Nobody cares what loosened you up, Leon. Nobody cares enough that I'm muting you. And let's go. Go some Otis Mick music and put this on loop for a bit. Well, this up and this. There we go. So yeah, welcome now to the grinding portion of the stream. We officially are now gonna get, like, I believe 2 encounters, and that's it. And then we grind. You want the Devil's Piano? We can put the Devil's Piano on. I'm not against it. I like the Devil's Piano. I've heard it plenty. I'm down with it. There you go. Gotta give the people what they want. They want the Devil's Piano. We give them the Devil's Piano. It is good. The Devil's Piano is really good. Alright, let's go ahead and just go ahead and get through this. I do believe this area counts as Route 23, so if we encounter anything, it's our Route 23 encounter. Maybe I'm wrong. Where's my town map? Yep, this is Route 23. So any encounter is our encounter. Yo, Ricky, I'm gonna need to jump on your back, bruh. Yeah, for Cleveland, this was essentially the theme. But then we got to Atlanta, and Keith Brooking happened. Okay. We don't have Thunderwave, so I can't really do much. So I'm just going to put Bartolo Colon up front to tank things. Let me just see what we encounter. This is our encounter. I don't even know what's available here, so we have that. That would be dupes. That's Manny Machado right there. Let me see what's on Route 23. Because I want to say there's only one encounter we can get, I think. Ooh. There is only one encounter we can get. There is only one encounter we can get. And if this was earlier in the game, I'd be really fucking excited. I'm going to put Bryce in front. Oh. Actually, I don't know which one of you really should go in front. None of you are going to be able to handle this thing. Luckily, you're going to be much higher level than it, so you should be fine. He was everything JT wanted. No. No, it's not Dragonite. Although, I think I might be able to catch it. Can I catch a Dratini? Through fishing? Nope. Damn. I can get one encounter if I fish, and it's a Goldeen. Yeah, so it's a... I can get two encounters. A Goldeen or the encounter we're going to get here. That's dupes, because we count both of the Nidorans in the same spot, so it technically counts. There's our encounter. That's the only thing we can encounter. Bro, thank you. Fucking pig monkey. Alright, give me a name for Mankey. This is the second to last encounter. We have one encounter left. Technically, I could go to the power plant. There we go. We've used a lot of the guys that have gotten into fights. So, like, this, it's tough to pick one for a fighting type, because we've used a lot of fights. Let's see. Tim Anderson. Yeah, we did do, Jose, so I guess Tim Anderson would be it. I was hoping we would encounter a Dodrio. Solely because I wanted to name it the Angels. Because it's got 3 heads. The Angels have gone through 3 different name iterations. They've been the California Angels, the Los Angeles Angels, and the Anaheim Angels. So I was like, that's perfect for Dodrio. But instead, I get a current Angel. Okay, yeah. So I can do that. There we go. Tim Anderson. Craig, you can go up front now, because all we're going to do is running away from things and hitting them in the face with Psychics and Psybeams. Well, that goes hand in hand. That would be the Los Angeles portion of it, more than the Anaheim portion of it. The California Angels are hilarious. That's my personal favorite, like, funny one. Because that one, like, no. Anaheim Angels is fine. That one is probably the one they should use. It's the nicest of the bunch. Fuck. I always forget that you need to press the button. Actually, what I'm going to do while we're here, super repel. I just realized that Geodude was our encounter. Well, we got our last encounter. It was Tim Anderson. I mean, Anaheim also looks better on the jerseys. Hell, they're not... most Californians don't even look at the Angels as, like, a team that represents California. Alright. We have a lot of TMs currently in the bag, so I'm not sure if we're going to even be able to do anything. Like when it comes to grabbing items. I'll use that one right now. Let's use that one on Tebow, because he's going to be the annoying one to grind up, so... Yeah, it's accurate. I will say, though, the Angels probably are overall more popular than the Padres. Probably. I don't know for a fact if they are, but I would think they probably are. Now, they're nowhere near the most popular team in Los Angeles. That's 100% the Dodgers. It's like 90-10 there. What do you mean? Walt Disney wouldn't be mad. He'd love it. Because he'd agree with art fully. Be cheap as shit. And just keep your one star as the only guy that actually matters on the team. It's what he did with Mickey his whole career. So he'd totally understand what he's doing and agree with it. And be unwilling to pay for anybody else. Until they're in full control. Then they sign everybody. He's very much like the Dodgers as well. Very much agrees with the Dodgers strategy. Hey, there you go, Michigan. Hey, there's Moltres. No, my repel. What the fuck's TM5? Mega Kick? No. Nobody wants that. Why do I have all of these again? Oh yeah, I kept some of them just because I was going to sell some of them, but I couldn't remember what some of them were. Yeah, we're not going to use Horn Drill, so I'll get rid of that one. I think we'll have plenty of money for full restores, so I'm not too worried. What is with all the people with whips? I've never noticed how many people have whips. You know, we all know about Sabrina and her whip. I've never noticed how many trainers have whips. Submission. No. Oh, that makes sense for attendance. 90% of the Angels games were like midday too. On like weekdays. There was no way they were getting good attendance. Last year, the games were terrible. Like, position-wise. Because I watched, like, most of them at, like, 4 o'clock. I was like, why do we have so many games in the middle of the fucking day? But even then, we were awful, so the attendance makes sense. Makes even more sense. Ooh, okay. Yeah, Bryce. Motherfucker. Flamethrower. Thank you. Why do you have to be the one that actually wants to maneuver your team around, type-wise? Because I don't like that. No, this is not the time, man. There you go. Body slam, headbutt, you're dead. That's total point. I don't even want to sell it. Well, I do want to sell it. It'll be worth a lot of money. Where is VTM though? 7. That's not it. That's explosion, and I don't even want to think about it, so I'm throwing it away. Super repel, where you at? Here we go. Tolo, use the strength. When we get to the Indigo Plateau, it is going to be a lot of selling shit, followed up by grinding. Because that is all we got to think about right now. How much money do we make? And how many full restores can I fucking buy? And where are all the ethers? I may legitimately look up where all the ethers are and go back and get them. That may be a thing I actually do. Given I don't think we're going to the Elite Four today. Whoops. This is... Oh. Okay, I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you want to treat Moltres as a static encounter? We did encounter a Geodude. And I don't believe we... Well, we can actually check. I don't believe we caught a Geodude, so that would have been our encounter. But I'll leave it up to you guys, because I didn't think we were actually going to get here. Where are you at, Geodude? You are not that far down the Pokedex. Okay, maybe you are that far down the Pokedex. No Moltres? Okay. It's absolute dog shit in this game, but okay. Like, there's two good birds. Because I don't think, unless I'm wrong, I don't think Moltres gets... Does Moltres get... I just want to know. We could have had an Onyx. That would have been cool. Oh, show me Moltres. It's got Peck and Fire Spin. That might be the worst moveset I have ever seen in a game. Oh my god, it's worse than I thought. And it can't even learn Flamethrower. Oh my god, Moltres is absolutely pointless. I did not see the WWE offered Lana a Legends deal. That's funny as hell. I will say I'd be down just if it puts her theme in the games, because her theme was fucking goated. Her theme was fucking OP. Back to Moltres being absolute dog shit. From a stab perspective, this thing gets 1 stab move. 2 technically with Fire Blast. Okay, I take that back. It does get Sky Attack, Peck, and Fly, but like, let's be real. You want fire moves. The only good move it learns is Hyper Beam. And that's by TM. Fly is the best tactical move that this thing learns. Fly. I did not know Moltres was that bad. I knew all the birds weren't great. Like, Zapdos is okay. Articuno is the OP one out of the bunch because of Ice type. But like, oh my god, I didn't know it was that bad. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, I guess I don't have it. I didn't even see it in the Pokedex. Oh, there it is. Yep, okay. Well, we already got our encounter anyway, so doesn't matter. To look alone. I did not mean to fight you. What do you have? Please tell me it's something I can kill quick. That I can't kill quick with... well, I killed it quick, but I couldn't kill it quick with Craig. And I wanted to kill it quick with Craig, because that's just easier. How do I get there? Here we go. I'm not gonna lie, I do not remember this. Drowsy Mania, Rusev or Aleister Black coming. Yep, probably Aleister. I wouldn't be shocked if they're moving up his debut because of that. I would not be surprised if that's the game plan. Because I would be down. And I'll be overly happy if I hear a certain guitar riff. That needs to be the key, is hearing the greatest guitar riff. The rushing Rusev. So yeah, probably Rusev then. Ah, man. But I want the guitar riff in Mania. Okay, all I gotta do is just boop. Oh, what am I doing? Oops. Super Apple. Boop. Boop. And boop. Hey! Welcome to the Indigo Plateau. And the maze that is this fucking opening bit. Okay, cool. Rusev Day. I need him in TNA at least once. Yo, champ in the making. Alright, sir. I have a lot of things I'd like to sell. Particularly this. And 2 of these pointless pieces of shit. I gotta check these TMs. What's this one? Body slam. May still use. Probably not using that. Thunder wave. Fire blast. I don't think I'm going fire blast given we have flamethrower. I want to keep blizzard right now. So let me sell fire blast. Keep thunder wave. I don't even remember what 28 was already. I've already forgotten. This is body slam. Oh, that's dig. That's what 28 is. What was 21? I don't need dig. I have dig already on O'Neal Cruz. What's 21? Mega drain. I may keep that. Body slam I can sell. Actually, I won't. Just in case of emergencies, I'm not going to sell it. Thunderwave was 40 something. So. And I think I kept Thunder. Did I keep Thunderwave? Yeah, I did. Withdraw. So might as well take my max ethers now. Yeah, I'll take these to give to somebody. Don't know what that is. Oh, there's Psychic. I found it. I do need this. I am going to hold on to the TMs that I'm going to that I'm definitely going to teach. Solely because if somebody goes down during grinding, I'm going to need those TMs. Yeah, I think that's it. Because the rest is just HMs. 49. Try attack. Ooh, and it's physical because it's normal. I don't think I'm going to teach anybody toxic. Yeah. Let me just buy some full restores right now. And just see how many I can get. This is just a test. Test. This is a test. Okay, I can get over 60 of them. That's good to know. I'm gonna get 30 right now. We have 30 full restores. We have 31 total. Oh, I can sell all my balls too. Because I don't need any more capturing devices. So it's now time to grind up. So we'll probably start with Craig. He's already level 57. And I'm going to get everybody up to at least 60, I think. Tebow probably 63. Yeah, probably 63 for Tebow. Because there's only one Elite Four member Tebow is really overly useful for. So he does work well against one Mon with Lance, though. So let's do this. The only question is, do I want to grind here or not? For Craig, it doesn't really matter. I think he can grind kind of anywhere and be fine. He also will outspeed, so nothing's going to self-destruct on him. And everything here has shit special. So. Oh. Hey, look, Onyx. Onyx, you get a psychic, because I like you. So what do you guys want to talk about? Now it's all about finding conversation. The fun part of the stream. Finding conversation. Oh, wait a minute. We have to actually put on these repels again. Because I need... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Bartolo. Because if son of a bitch. I'm trying to get back to the beginning solely because if I do, then I can get whatever those other things were. And that's kind of the main idea here. Okay, that's where it takes me. Yep. So yeah, I went back here. It's cool. I want to know, what is this item? Because if it is a certain maneuver, that's disappointing. Yep. Actually. Nope. I'm stupid. Come on, Geodude. Let me just take you out. Be good. Thank you. Actually, one thing I can do. Might as well just do this real quick before I worry about anything else. Use up my psychics and psy beams. Get the experience. 'Cause you know life comes at you fast. Alright. Let's put Ricky out front now. Ooh. Wow. I didn't think that Golbat was actually going to survive. If you're wondering what the game plan with Ricky is I'm going to teach Ricky Ice Beam. That's the game plan with Ricky, is Ice Beam. That's essentially it. That's why Ricky's here. It's to learn Ice Beam. Ricky is our secret weapon. It's got a lot of speed, and it can learn Ice Beam. It's really all I need from it. Evo. I was about to say, if he got confused. O'Neal. Dig. Alright. Back to Craig. And for some of these mons, we're not going to grind here. We're going to go back to different areas. Who should we have nicknamed, Pablo? You talking Ricky? That would have been a good name. Given now what Ricky's use is. Dude, the Steamboat, Memphis' new coach. No nonsense, man. Yeah, Pablo would have been a decent name. Pablo would have been a decent name for it. Given what it is now. Given how important Ricky is to this team right now is kind of the answer to Lance. Outside of the obvious answer to everything. The answer to life right now is Craig, so, you know. We are just gonna take care of getting Craig up. We'll be good. Boom. Is that level 60? Yep. Boom, 60. I just want to double check. What's your ace? 62. Actually, that's a pretty decent idea. Yeah. Okay, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna grind everyone up to Lance's ace. That way we're just gonna be under Leon's ace. Because his ace is at 65. And I feel like that's fine. Grind up to 62. And everybody will be good to go for the Elite Four. I think that's good. It's like I normally like having a dead set spot. And even I feel Tebow will be fine at 62 for what I need him to do. Tebow ain't here for much. I ain't gonna be doing much here. Oh, I should bring up, have you guys watched the latest DVT video? Because if not, I will spoil things. I just need to know first and foremost. Oh, I mean, we didn't really even get lucky. We got lucky this game is what it is. Well, Jared, I'm going to spoil some things, mainly because we got things to talk about. So, spoiler alert, we're going to the national championship. Now, since you guys are getting the first little bit of talking about it, I am going to put a poll in the community chat, in the community spot for YouTube just to get some ideas. But what do you guys think? What combo do we go with for it? What uniform combo? Because I'm going to record it Sunday. It's going to come out Wednesday, or it's going to come out Tuesday. And we are going to stream Wednesday. That's the game plan. Because I don't want to take up any time from the draft, given that starts Thursday. So, that's the game plan. Win, lose, draw, it's the end of the series, so you gotta say goodbye to everybody. So we gotta have that last off season. What uniform combo do we go with? We got the all whites. We can go all white, we can go all black, all red, or any combo between them. Yeah, no, it's gonna be real busy. We go in full week of streams because of conveniently how everything lines up. Lean in black, we go all black. I'm down with that given, because I was trying to think what kind of fits with Ohio State having red and silver as their color scheme essentially. And the all blacks really would be the best thing to wear if we didn't go all white or any combination with white involved. So, because we are technically the away team. Which I don't get how, given we're the... No, they're the higher... No, we're the higher seed. I don't get how we don't get it. No, we're not streaming the draft. We'll be streaming during the draft on day 2, so, you know, you'll get a little bit of reaction out of that. But we're not going to stream day 1 of the draft. Mainly because I don't want to hear any anger from Jaren if the Jags wind up taking Ashton Jeanty, which, if the smoke is real, there is a big fire brewing, because there's a lot of fucking smoke around Ashton Jeanty and the Jacksonville Jaguars right now. It's coming from everywhere. I would not be mad if we took him. I'd be partially confused, but understand it because BPA. And he is the Brock Bowers of the draft, in my opinion. Where it's just, no matter your need, if you're drafting BPA, it's him. Yeah, everyone talking Jeanty. I haven't heard anything with the Pats, but, I mean, it makes sense. They don't have a running back. They don't have a running back to dominate, so, like, anybody in the top 5 easily could take Jeanty if they wanted. What the hell? No, there's no way that was a pick. Oh, I gotta see the replay of this shit. What the fuck? How? This has got to be the coolest interception of all time. It never hits the ground. That's an interception. However, when's it come loose? Because he might already be down. I think you got to take another look at that one. But that's a cool interception, though. Hold for the Eagles are interested in trading A.J. Brown to New England for Carter. Holy shit, Andre Carter in Philly would be crazy. Andre Carter would be crazy in Philly. Given he also wants to go there. If he had a choice, he'd be there. I don't think he's fallen to 4, though. I don't think he's fallen to 4. However, who fucking knows what the Giants are doing? The Giants could literally do anything. They could take literally anyone. They could literally take anyone, and it makes fucking sense. Because the Giants have so many goddamn holes. Giants taking Jackson Dart at 3. It wouldn't surprise me. They need a quarterback that badly. Would not surprise me. How about the Saints, though? They now need an offensive lineman, a quarterback, possibly some wide receiver help. Apparently, they really like Tet McMillan. So... Alright, let's get Ricky back out here because Ricky is kind of the best bet to train in this spot. Surf. If you trade A.J. Brown to the Pats, nobody in Philly's going to be mad because you're going to get the best player in the fucking draft. Like, there's not a single soul that would be angry if you traded A.J. Brown for literally one of the best pass rushers to come out in a while. Like, he's hands down the number one guy if it wasn't for the fact that the first 3 teams all need a quarterback. Worse than literally anything. I don't give a shit how popular he is. Hell, if the Jags traded... Let's see. If the Jags traded... Who's the fan favorite outside of Trevor? Because they wouldn't trade him. Because obviously we don't have a quarterback. I'm trying to think the fan favorite here. Because our fan base hates like everyone. This is not even a joke. There is no like consensus fan favorite. Fuck, I can't even think anybody. It's not Travis. I mean... Is it bad that I can't think of a single player on the team outside of Trevor and BTJ that the entire fan base... Well, no, Trevor technically doesn't count because there are people that absolutely despise Trevor in the fan base. No, there are people that don't like Brian either. Yeah, no, never mind. I ain't got a single player. I ain't got a single player that the entire Jags fan base likes. You gotta lose players. Losing players is just normal. Not to mention, how old's AJ at this point? 32? At that point, if you're attached to a 32-year-old, you need to think about other things. Oh, no, he's still got a couple years left. That's fine. Yeah, if they traded him, I could get him being mad then. He's still in his 20s. Yeah, he's in his late 20s, but still in his 20s, so... Okay, yeah, I could see getting mad at that. He's been in the league for fucking ever. And at this point, I'm gonna guess guys are older than they are solely because dudes have been in the league so long that I literally am like, how the fuck are you still in? Bruh, it feels like it's been a lot longer than 6 years. Once you go to a second team, it feels a lot longer than 6 years. It feels a lot longer than 6 years. Hell, if you told me Justin Fields had been in the league for 6 years, I'd probably believe you with the fact that he's now on his 3rd team. Bruh, it feels like he has been in the league so much longer than 6 years. Funny enough, I don't even remember half the plays he made with the Titans. I know Fields has only been in the league for 4 years. But, like, with the moves he's made, you could make an argument he's been in the league for 6 years. Nowadays with players, like, you can name a guy and I'll be like, oh, they gotta be like 50 now. Because, like, at this point, 2020 happened and then it felt like 90 years passed. Because I'll tell you now, there's so many guys in the league that I literally see them and I'm like, how are you still here? And they've only been in the league for like 4 years. And I'm like, I don't remember you being drafted then. I feel like you were drafted a decade ago. Hell, even to me, it feels like Trevor's been on the Jags for a decade. But of course, Urban Meyer's year felt like, you know. How long was he at? I don't remember how long he was even at fucking North Dakota State, so. Let's see, if AJ Brown's 27, can't be older than 30, so 25 at the least, 28 at the oldest. So somewhere in the 25 to 28 range. He's 24. Bruh, I would have... Nah, I wouldn't have guessed he was only 24. I never would have thought he was only 24. Especially with his hairline. He makes me look pretty good on the hairline. Also, I will say this, I do think playing Madden has made me think guys are in the league longer because I then start remembering them from series instead of actual play time. And that starts killing my clock of how long they've been in the league. Oof. Let's see, Chase Young. Also, I have to try and remember what year that, like, how old they were when they came out. That's another key one. He can't be any older than, like, 26 if some of these guys are as young as they are. Maybe 28, but I'll say 26. Okay, just turned 26 this week. I got that one. Look at me. Look at me. How old is Andy Dalton at this point? He's well into his 30s. Because what, he wasn't 24 when he came out, was he? He's got to be like 33. He's got to be old, because he's older than me. He's 37. Dear Lord, he's older than I thought he was. I was going to say 35. I just couldn't remember like how old he was when he came out. I thought he was 24 when he came out. So I'm like, okay, he's got to be on the older side. On the much older side. Give him credit, still playing at 37, goddamn. I will tell you, Mercedes Lewis is, 41 now, I believe? Because I believe he was 40 last year. Do know that one, but that's mainly because I've been keeping tabs on how long he's been playing. How does the Wikipedia page have an error when he was born? I mean, you can't guarantee that. You cannot guarantee that. In 4 years, he may not be an Eagle. Mainly because you don't know what's going to happen in 4 years. And then also franchise tag. Ooh, Josh Rosen. 28. I also have to try and think which one are these guys older or younger than me. That's kind of the key. Because at this point, like, the draft picks are so much younger than me at this point that I'm just like, I feel old now. Right on the dot? Fuck yeah. I know the pointless ones. I know the pointless ones that nobody cares about. Actual important players that make plays in the NFL? I've got no fucking clue. Because I'm just old at this point. Get on him. There you go. Well, Jared, I think we are going to get the start of that bet going well. I wouldn't have said Baker was 30. I would have said 28 for Baker, too. I didn't think he came out that late. I legit didn't think he came out that late. But I guess he did play 4 years in college. So, yeah. Never mind. That's crazy that Darnold's just 27. That's crazy. I think also players being bad, like players when they're bad, that makes me 100% think they're older than they are. Because I'm just like, they can't have been in the league that, like, they haven't been in the league that long, or they've been in the league way too long type of thing. Played 3 more years afterwards. Yep. Because I remember I was like, yeah, he played that 1 year at Texas Tech, and I think he played 2 or 3 years at Oklahoma, so. Yeah. College is the only thing that helps me figure out players' ages at this point. Their time in college is the only way I can do it anymore. Where would who say Hurts is in QB rankings? Who? You talk about me? Because I have no idea where he would be. If we're talking success factor, he's got to be at number 1 because he won the Super Bowl, but I don't think I'd put him at number 1. He's probably... Let's see, if I got to rank Hurts... If I've got to rank Hurts... Like, it's tough for me to put him anywhere lower than that 5 to 7 range. Because I don't think he needs to be lower than that. However, I don't know if I can put him over Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, and Lamar. Lamar's the one that I keep fighting with. Like, Lamar's the one I keep fighting with because they're very similar stylistically. Like, they're very similar. Yeah, exactly. Lamar's the better quarterback, but Hurts is more successful. So it's just like, it's the Tebow situation. He wins. So, and really, they're the same now because they both have the running back to really carry the weight for them with their offense. So if they make mistakes in pivotal situations, it's even bigger now on them. Because they're kind of... Lamar not as much being carried by the running back, but it's still Derrick Henry. I agree with you, it's more coaching stat. I'll agree with you, it's more coaching stat than a player stat. Unless that player obviously brings kind of a mental thing to the table, like Tebow did. Because that's one of the things I will give them with the whole Tebow wins moniker. Tebow did bring an energy to the team that helped them. Did it do enough to help his play? No. But he did bring something to the team. It's like, and if people always hate when I say it, I will never say Ray Lewis is the best linebacker ever. Because he is, in my opinion, not even a top 5 linebacker. He is a top 3 leader. I would not call him a top 5 linebacker. I just wouldn't. I would put Urlacher above Ray Lewis when it comes to actual linebacker play. In my opinion, Luke Kuechly might be the best linebacker to ever play the game because that dude had every skill set. So, I think leadership qualities need to be separate from quarterbacks. Or need to be separate from playing ability. Takes your running backs, receivers, O-line, and defense performing to really win. Unless you're out here putting up Joe Burrow stats, yep. And Joe Burrow's doing it without an offensive line. He ain't got a line to help him. Ooh, that was close. That was real close. Good punt, though. Holy shit. Great punt. Woo. Yep. Here's the real question. What would you take? Like, what would you take in a player, like quality-wise? What would you take in a player quality-wise? Would you take the skill, like quality skill, so they're a good player, or do you take leadership? They may not be the best at their position, but when they're on the field, that team plays better. What do you take? What do you take? There's a good question right there. There's a good question. Because I'd argue, depending on position, leadership quality could be more important for certain positions. Ooh, Dash saying he'd take the leadership quality. Oh. Take the skill, but really you need the mix. I agree. I do think you need the mix. I think you need the mix. Those are your Hall of Fame caliber players. Are the guys that carry that mix. I'll say this, at quarterback, I would rather you be a solid quarterback with masterful leadership qualities, because that team will at least play for you at that. At linebacker, I don't care if you're a leader in the middle of that defense. You just got to be dominant. I want you to be a fucking dominant force of nature. It's the truth of it. If you can produce, you guys can rally behind you. Momentum is a hell of a drug. That's very true. Yeah, Jared Goff or Stafford's a good representation of, like, in my opinion, that's kind of my franchise line is that. Those guys are what I would want if I'm going to call a guy a franchise quarterback. Give me that guy that the team rallies around him. They may not be the best at their position at quarterback, but team rallies around them and they do enough to really keep that team going. Now, defensively, I'll take more skill than I will leadership. On that side of the ball, I want you to be dominant. I want you to be a dominant force of fucking nature. On the offensive line, that's where it gets tough. Because I've gone through so much bad offensive line play. Ooh. Like, it's tough to say I just want a leader there. Bengals had the Eagles defense. They would be Super Bowl champs easily. They'd have a much better chance. I will say that. I think they'd be continual playoff. They wouldn't just be contenders. They would be locked in to the playoffs. Not going to say they're going to make the Super Bowl with ease, but they'd be locked into the playoffs. Perfect blend of skill, leadership, and cockiness. We gotta respect his game. I could argue he's not as good of a leader as he should be because of his cockiness, but I will give you he's got a good blend of it. I will say I do think his cockiness has grown to outdo his leadership quality. But I will agree that he's got a blend of it, and that helps. Woo. Got Ricky at least to 60 right now. I will say you guys are going to love how long it's going to take to grind up once we start grinding up everyone else. Well, O'Neal Cruz won't do too badly in there. Although, I might take him back to the mansion. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I won't because it's a lot slower here than it is at the mansion. So, the upper hand. Yeah, I might keep him here then. Well, I mean, that's his skill set. I'd even argue that's more his skill set than anything. I'm not going to say that his leadership is entirely what brought him there, but, like, he's got a blend. He's become a really cocky motherfucker. And a little too much, in my opinion. I will give him this. He does not blame his offensive line for mistakes. When he could easily do it, and he'd be right, but he doesn't do it. There's a certain quarterback in the draft that I'm not sure would do that. I mean, he needs to. He needs to understand that his talent is only going to get him so far, and that him mastering those other two abilities is what's going to essentially make him Tom Brady 2.0. Because I'll give Brady all the credit in the world. That's the blueprint of utilizing all three. The dude was cocky enough, but on the field, he never overtly got cocky. He'd talk his shit. But he wasn't Mahomes, who has gotten to the point where literally he's gotten a little more than Brady. Brady, his cockiness came out with wanting the flags. Pat talks his shit to everybody, even when he doesn't even do anything. He'll talk shit for his own players, and I'm like, you don't need to do that. Let them talk their own shit. That's just gonna make them look bad. Like when you talk up your tight end, who definitely looks like he's lost a couple of steps, you know, that never looks good. Can't talk your shit with Travis looking like he's 50 out on that field. Here's a question, Jaren. If you had to take a guess, because I'm interested to see what you say. If you had to take a guess right now with what you think will happen in the draft, and not taking injuries during the season into account, who wins the AFC West? Because I'll say right now, I don't think the Chiefs win the AFC West. I think they make the playoffs because they're talented. I don't think they win the West. I think they're going to lose too many games in the West to win it. Oops. I'm not gonna lie, I thought for a second this commentary was about to say, we've got cameras with cameras on them. 12 players mic'd, 4 players cam, 2 ref cams, pylon cams, team tablet access. God damn, so many cameras. They've got cameras on their cameras on their cameras. It's competitive. Pretty much every team is well coached down on both sides of the ball. But still gotta go KC. The Raiders aren't done building. The Chargers are well the Chargers. The Broncos are always the bridesmaid, never the bride. I will say I think the Broncos are the only team that I think, as of right now, before the draft and all that, they're the only team that I think is actually built balanced enough to win the division. If everything goes right. Because, you know, sophomore slump's probably going to happen. So Bo Nix probably is going to take a step back compared to what he did. But, you know, right now, taking nothing else into perspective, I think the sophomore slump's going to be the biggest. I just realized we're 62. Sophomore slump's going to be the biggest weakness for them. Main defensive pieces are all injury prone as well. Well, once again, not taking injuries into perspective right now, but they do have the best cornerback in your division. Can't argue with PS2. Also, where do we think Ramsey goes? That's going to be a big talking point whenever that happens. Yes. Oh, thank God. I was very unsure that an earthquake could kill it. Very happy now. Right now, Earthquake may be the only move I go for. Dig is good, but like with these mons, I'm worried about it. So, you think he goes nowhere? He's going to go somewhere. They're already working on a trade. Ramsey's going somewhere. They're working with him on a trade. Just depends on where he goes. I will say this, I don't think they're getting anything more than like maybe a 4 at the highest. They might get a 4, maybe a pick next year. But ooh. That's why I am only going to hit EQ unless it has wings. It's going to be in that day 3 area. I think you can get a 4. Somebody, I think, will be willing to part with a 4. And, I mean, you know, somebody's going to look at it as, you know, it's Jalen Ramsey. Look at what he's done. And as a number 2, you know, I'm not going to complain. I wouldn't complain if the Jags traded 1 or 2 4s for a number 2 corner. I'm not going to complain. Because it's not like he'd be a number 1 for... He'd be a 1A, 1B type of guy in Jacksonville with Tyson Campbell. So, I'm not going to complain about that. However, I don't think that's going to happen now. Specifically with some of the stuff I've heard about Jerry and Jones. Tiffany Stratton's promo about the match with Charlotte was so much better. Maybe she got a script. Lord, there's still plenty of time in the third quarter. I want to check something real quick. Dear Lord, Memphis is killing Dallas. Holy shit. Welp. I think the only bets to give me money are gonna possibly be those UFL bets because hot damn, PJ Walker's doing nothing. Hot damn, he has. Wait, did he get hurt? Oh no, he's just playing poorly. Ah. Okay, he's in foul trouble. That explains it. That explains it. He's in foul trouble. I quickly went to Twitter and found out the answer I needed. Remember, guys, we will be going live tomorrow, 6:30. We'll just be chilling for half an hour while the pre-show happens. Or the end of the pre-show happens, I should say. And when the main show happens, we'll be happy and eating. Oh yeah, Michigan's got this in the bag now. 2-possession ball game now? Fuck yeah. Jaren, was it just the money line for the UFL bets on Michigan? Yeah, it was. Had to double check. Yep. All right. Ooh. Take a look for an eligible man downfield. Ooh. Ooh. Well, no challenge for Memphis. I need... I'm gonna put this over here just so I can look at it and see how close we are to levels. Now I can look at PokeLink and actually see the experience go up. See how close we are to more levels. Yeah, I figured we were not going to finish this grinding today. Next week, it depends on, of course, you know, how much I get done grinding-wise off-stream. Because I think the situation right now... Well, I don't know. We've already got 2 Mons there. Here's what I'll say. If we get everybody to 62 tonight, maybe we go through the Elite Four too. If we get everybody up to 64. We gotta get them all up to 64 before midnight hits. Here. For me. Where we hit that 3-hour mark on the stream. If we don't hit that 3-hour mark, and everybody's there, we'll take on the Elite Four. I think that'll be the goal here. Oh. These things just don't give a lot of experience, and also O'Neal Cruz needs a lot more experience than I thought he would to level up. It's crazy. Like, taking that 800 and some experience ain't bad. Yeah, okay, that's the money. Give me more gold bats. I'll take Gravelers. Gravelers and gold bats. Ooh, how much do I get for the Machoke? 813. Okay. Those 3 are the money makers. Those are the mons we want to see more of. We don't want to see Geodudes. That's just not enough to move the needle. There we go. I'm just looking at the blue bar over on Pokemon. And when we take out those Gravelers and those Machokes and these Golbats, that's what moves it. That's what moves the needle. You guys got anything else you want to talk about? Let me hear it. Oh, I should also say, while we're watching Mania, I'm going to have the Blues game up as well, because their first game of the playoffs is tomorrow, so you're going to see me watching Mania and the Blues at the same time. And also, I'm going to have 3 games on at the same time. I'm probably going to have the UFL game on as the game that I really don't care that much about watching. Because Battlehawks play the early one. But then we'll have the Blues game on while Mania's go. Because I need to see if my Blues take game 1. Gotta know. It's Winnipeg. They're not great in the playoffs. They can do really good in the regular season and shit the bed in the playoffs. Yeah, I saw that Jay and Gunther are starting Mania, which I think that's a good start. Beginning with probably a big up with Jay winning the title, more than likely. With the way the story's being told, that's what I'm gonna think is happening. Which, it'll be a big moment to start Mania. But you do have to wonder if that means they're gonna leave us on a downer. Which could mean anything. Because I don't know who the fans would really boo in that triple threat on night 1. It's kind of 3 guys all the fans kind of like. Or at least everybody respects. About halfway to 61. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. I will say some of these will be a little easier given the fact that I'll have more moves to use than just Earthquake on most of these mons. So we won't be running back and forth as much. Need to think about where I want to grind up some of them. I think Bartolo Colon will probably be the mansion. That's the best spot, I think, for him to gain levels. We need 1 more level, and then O'Neal Cruz is ready to roll. I also have to figure out who's leading off. I gotta set my order. I gotta set my batting order. I mean, probably the smart idea is to try and just run through it with Craig, but probably not the smartest idea. Okay. That's what I thought. Just had to make sure there. Just had to make sure there. Because there's a certain Pokemon that I might be able to switch in on with O'Neal Cruz against Lorelei, and I don't know. I don't know if it would work or not. New Dr. Pepper Blackberry. I also am going to need to get a beverage. So once we hit 62 here with Cruise, I am going to go grab some water. Probably take a quick bathroom break just to take it. And we'll get back to grinding. And we're almost there. Give me like 2 more mons. We should be good. Yeah. Another Geodude would be fine, probably. Well, not that one. Hey, that one was fine. Okay, we're good. Hey, there we go. Okay. So, let me know who you think we should grind up next. We've got Bryce, Bartolo Colon, and Tebow. Those are the 3 options. Who are we grinding up next? Because depending on who you pick, depends on where we go. I'll be back in a second. Gonna get some water and take a quick bathroom break. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully everybody had a good bathroom break if you took it. Whew. Alright. Let's go Bryce. I know exactly where Bryce is grinding up at, and it is a spot we won't be leaving at all grinding him up. So. Alright. Let's do this. Let's go see those levels. Whoops! Sorry about that. Clicked the wrong thing. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Really? I will say I don't understand how Fire Spin doesn't do enough. It's not a great move. I don't get how it doesn't do enough. That crit too? Really? I'll just slash then. Go with that. That physical attack. Well, we're close to level 57. It is? Welcome back, Jane. You got back right when I did, essentially, because I got up, got some water, took a bathroom break, and did all the good stuff. We did get done with the grind on O'Neill Cruz. And now I've got PokeLink up to just eyeball how close we are to each level now. And Michigan's got this finished. This game's over, man. Oh, this game is over. Here's the question. Did they hit the over? What was the over? This game started heavy Memphis. When Michigan came back? Yep, 1 out of the 4 is definitely done. Okay, everybody cash out now. Take your cash out. Woo! He toe tapped that? Ah. Hell of an attempt, though. Cool feeling it, though. You know, I have no faith in any bet at this point. I have no faith in my luck. I will say, if they both hit, I'm gonna make 20-some bucks, so I think I'll make like 21 bucks total. He's clutching like side of his thigh, so. Oh, he's up on his feet. Okay. Samson's like, what would Puka do? Get rid of that. It's the EVP of football operations. Sunday, you have to choose Do what you think is right, or do you want to win? Ooh. I'm sorry, is this John Cena or Bray Wyatt speaking? Because he sounds like he took that straight from Bray. He took that from his time with Bray right there. Ooh, this is the only bad part of having to grind around here. In a man's world who was about to realize he doesn't have the balls of the last real champion. Oh, I do love that his whole modus operandi is just forcing the fan base to have to deal with having another toy belt. Like, I love that. He's like, you shit on me for making what you called a toy, and now you'll have to have a new toy. I love it. Love it. Oof. Ugh. Go. Flamethrower level 60. Oh, Jan, what you did miss is I did say that if we get everyone up to 62 by the strike of the 3rd hour, we will go through the Elite Four tonight. We'll do it all. We'll finish the job. But it has to be at the strike of the 3rd hour. It can't be... And by the 3rd hour, you know, I mean midnight here on the East Coast. So it can't be 12:01. Now, finish the story, if you will. I will say this, I don't feel confident that I can do it right off the bat. It's 2025 and you still can't wrestle. Woo. I mean, 5 moves of doom, damn it. 5 moves of doom. I will say my favorite part of the heel turn. Crowd broke into a "you can't wrestle" chant. Yes. I do love that, like, one part of the heel turn has been not changing anything. He kept the music, the gear, all that. And I love that because I'm like, that is the most heel move, is to not give us anything different. And we all were like, oh, he needs to come out to Bad Bad Man. I wanted Chain Gang as the Click. But, you know, he comes out to the same track in the same year because it's his. So good. $60. Oh my god. What I really would have loved if it had been, I don't have to wrestle, I have to entertain. He went for an A, but Cody reversed into a crossroads. Uh-oh, is he going to stand tall? Because we know the math. We know how the math goes. He stood tall. Uh-oh. Well. Boop, boop, boop. I mean, it's not like we... If the math checks out, it's going to go as we thought. Jonathan Isaac Felixina Jr. Gonna be walking out of Mania. The real world's champion. Hold the belt up with both hands. Uh-oh. We are very, very close to level 62 here on Bryce. We finish this tonight, I will be dumbfounded. Because I'm not gonna lie, I did a lot of grinding. I spent like 3 hours grinding before stream. And that was just to get everybody up to 54. Because Ricky needed a lot of grinding. He was level 33 at the end of last stream. So the fact that there's a chance we may be headed to the Elite Four tonight is crazy. Yep, one, maybe 2 more. Yep, 1 more. That right there, 62. Okay, Jaren, who do we do next? Bartolo Colon or Tebow? We have an hour to grind up both of these Pokemon to level 62 to take on the Elite Four. Bartolo Colon, okay. Okay, Bryce, go ahead and take us to Cinnabar. Let me make sure that's all good. I will say Bartolo is like the easiest one to grind up when it comes to utilizing maneuvers, because he's just got 4 attacking moves. So as long as they hit, you know, he's good. 5. Anyone's over challenge Vegas. Hey, I'd be down. I'd be down for Simon Miller. Wait a minute. You know who's in Vegas, right? You know who's in Vegas. All they have to do is say his name, and he'll appear. Mr. Black had a new vignette. The date being 4/25/25. Carmelo James Ellsworth. I mean, that'd be a hell of a re-debut. Especially against Randall Keith. Jaren, you mind? We just gotta save that. Rey Mysterio has a non-kayfabe injury? No, not again. He helped to the back, carried basically? No. Ah. I wonder if it's his knee again. I mean, over Mega Punch. I mean, we have to have Hyper Beam. It's a cheat code in this game. We have to have Hyper Beam. We have to. It's cheat code. If it kills a Pokemon, you don't wait. So either Dragon Lee or Ray Phoenix take a spot at Mania if it's serious. Ray Phoenix at Mania would be pretty crazy. That quickly. Both him and Penta at Mania. Go Hyper Beam. Let's just Hyper Beam the shit out of everybody first. I also want to point out that apparently, level 56 Bartolo Colon faster than all of these, which I'm kind of shocked at, actually. We are over halfway to level 57. If we could run to more Raticates, that'd be helpful. Even Growliths. These Rattatas, not great. Oh, the groin injury is going to keep him out multiple weeks. Ah. Damn. I mean, I really was hoping he was going to take that game to overtime last week. Oh, I was sitting there and I was like, oh, come on. That sucks, man. Right when it looks like he has everything going for him. What we got? Mavs at Grizzlies. While you waiting for Midnight Central, Dash? What happens Midnight Central time? Come on. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to get all of them leveled up and take on the Elite Four tonight. But what, the WWE Hall of Fame? That's at Midnight Central? Why is it on at 1? It's like a bad idea on their part. Huh. Seems like a bad idea to put it on that late. Ooh. They're bringing it back? Kinda. 10-point game now. Ah. Okay. Okay, that explains it. Well. I ain't gonna be watching it. It'll be on again at some point. I'll see the, hell, WWE's YouTube will probably post the full speeches. They'll at least post Triple H's full speech, more than likely. Strength. We're looking at. I really wish there was a better spot to grind him up, but this is about the best spot we're gonna get. And next, we gotta grind up Tebow. And really, I don't know where to really grind up Tebow. I'm probably just gonna do it here as well. I'm not gonna lie, if we lose Tebow, I might walk into the Elite Four with 5 Pokemon at that point, because I don't think we have another Pokemon to grind up all that well. Route 23 just doesn't... Oh, Route 23 has, Primates. And they could outspeed. Primate could legitimately outspeed him, and that's the only worry there. Hey, maybe we'd be good? Here, we can find out. Oops. Dear Lord, 31 points for Anthony Davis, goddamn. Anybody else doing anything? Okay, there we go. Alright, Mankey ain't gonna do shit. Bureau will outspeed, but outside of that, not really that frightening. I will say one of the only bad parts about this is not really an easy place to go heal at. Yep. Should be a simple win. I mean, they were like, nobody's going to watch this game. We got to have whatever the Roughnecks game is. Although that game does, you know, have Trap Game written all over it. Okay, it went for Rage. We're fine. Oh, what am I worried about? Primeape's got no good fighting type attacks outside of, like, Karate Chop, and that's a normal type move in this game. It might have, like, Submission or something, but... He's the UJAX of the UFL. Feel bad for him that you gave him that comp, but you know, it's not inaccurate. Let's see. Let's see if we have enough body slam PP to get the win here and get the level before we run out of PP. 2 wins in 2 seasons gave him that comp. There we go. Okay. Bryce. Let's just fly. Well, let's fly back to Viridian because the only way to really get to that spot is going to be the way we got there. Let's see if Tebow can handle training here. That's the interesting part of this. Because Tebow might not be great here. Now, do I think he should probably OHKO most of these mons with a, Actually, you know what? I want to know. Where's the Super Rod? Okay, yeah, no, totally not worth it. Totally not worth it. Okay, Tebow can handle it. So far, he's doing just fine. The only bad part with Tebow is Thunderbolt is really his only move. Thunder is too risky. And I'm not going to do that during grinding, especially. So, once we're out of Thunderbolt, we're leaving. Much for Ash in the show. True. True. Ooh-wee, that's what scares the shit out of me with him. Oh, I went to Pallet and not a Viridian. He gained a total of 1 level. Yeah. Although we don't get Iron Tail until Gen 2, and at that point, Iron Tail's really not great. Great move, because it's like the only Steel type move, but just not a great move at the time. Oh. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here and heal again. Like, this is the only issue with grinding up Tebow. He's got nothing in the arsenal. There you go. Dear Lord, Memphis is killing Well, here's the question. Do you guys think we can get enough levels in 20 minutes? Well, within 20 minutes, I should say. So we got 20 minutes. Dear Lord, give me more Firo and we will get it. 1,000 experience from the Firo. I can say this already. It is taking him longer to gain these levels than I thought it would. I 100% thought Tebow would gain levels quicker, given he is a fucking Pikachu. But I'm pretty sure everyone else was getting levels at a quicker pace. Plays ice in it. Makes the flavor pop more even on less settings. Ooh, okay. I'll have to do that. I will say I've been using... I just put in the... What is it? Paradise Refresher. It's heavy pineapple, and I'm not the biggest fan of pineapple. So it's one of those where I'm like... I'll have to do that with the blue raspberry, because the blue raspberry is the best so far that I, outside of like the basic fruit punch, because fruit punch is the best basic flavor ever. Let's be real. Blue raspberry is so good. That blue raspberry. Apparently we're not going to encounter anything. No, we got 40 minutes. What am I saying? I said 20. We got 40 minutes. Yeah, no, I think we're taking on the Elite Four tonight. Given Pikachu needs... How many more levels you need? You only need 4 more levels, Tebow. And really, it's like 3 1/4 right now, so... we might be taking on the Elite Four. Maybe. There's probably a good chance. Especially if we keep getting that. If we keep getting Firos, we're definitely gonna hit it. $59. Is this the third? They still got a whole quarter left, but it does not look good for Dallas right now. Jaron, what does PJ Washington have? Does he have more than just 2 rebounds? Because that's what he had the last time I saw. And by more than 2 rebounds, I mean actual, like, points, boards, assists. He has 4 rebounds. Any points and assists? Because I'm assuming he still has no points. 0 points, 3 boards, or 4 boards, 3 assists. Wow. Oh. He has been awful. I know he's been in foul trouble, but ooh, God. So I'm definitely not going to make that bet. That is a definite. So those UFO bets are going to be my only hope for money because I'll have nothing in my account. And I don't want to put any more money in right now. Yeah, no, I heard them say Davis has like 33 points. Okay. Well, about 1.5 more levels. And then we are off to the Elite Four. Are you guys excited? Because it looks like we're going to do it today. We're either going to lose in humiliating fashion, probably to Leon, or I walk in and just body all of them because I have an Alakazam. And Snorlax. I mean, really, this team is OP as hell. And it's because of 2 Pokemon. I have 2 Gen 1 monsters. Pikachu loves me. Where's return when I need it? T-Bow would dominate with a return right now. He'd do so much damage. Alright. T-Bow. 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 And T-Bolt. Okay. Go flying back to Viridian. Heal up. And right now, I would assume we need half of the experience bar. Maybe a little bit over half. I'm thinking this last little section with these 15 Thunderbolts should get us to 62. And then, I just have to hope. Well, actually, I have to finish up movesets. And then I have to hope. Because, I'm actually not going to go look for more ethers or, elixirs. I might go look and see if there are any, like, real simple ethers to grab. Like, they're just wide out in the open that I just didn't see. Didn't mean to do that, but that's it. There's Harper. Alright, let me look up where the ethers are before I start working on movesets. Gen 1 ether locations. Alright. Routes 9, 25, and Mount Moon is where the ethers are. That's it. What? Really? That's it? That's crazy. That is crazy. Alright. Okay, what about the elixirs? There's 2 in Pokemon Tower. So I might go through Pokemon Tower then. Route 25. What's Route 25? Oh. What? Oh, there's a hidden ether. Ah, they're hidden. Clever on their part. Yeah, let me go get these. Let me go get some of these. Julian. So I can go get these real quick. Ether 1 square east and 1 square north of the easternmost glass on the fence. So yeah, we'll go. And then the other one is the westernmost hiker on the wall. There it is. No, I don't have room. How dare you? Sky attack? Can suck it. Give me the elixir. Okay. That's actually huge because that's kind of all I think I need. If I'm being real. That might be it. I am going to go to the Pokemon Tower and try and pick up these elixirs. But that might be all I really need. You for items, nothing else. I don't care about the ghost. Fuck you. The main reason I have a T-Bow up front is if he gains levels, that's perfectly fine. There's one. I need one more. I don't think I'm gonna need to do anything with some of these moves. So Thunderwave I still might keep just in case. Mega Drain I don't need. What's that item? Awakening. Don't need that. Alright. Once we find this next elixir, we will be set. Ready to go. That's an HP up. Dude, we have a lot of HP ups. Really didn't get any PP ups, which is surprising. Because that would have been nice to have. I'm not gonna lie. For some certain moves, specifically one. A nugget. That's pointless right now. Right at the end, we don't need that. Fuck that nugget. Dear Lord, how many of these guys did I not fight? X accuracy, even more pointless than most of the other stuff in here. I grabbed none of the items that are in here. I'm wondering if this other one is hidden. Yeah, I'm wondering if this other one's hidden. Let me see. So if there's two in here, I want both of them. Yeah. Fifth square. Okay, that means I gotta go down 2 floors. Square east and 3 squares south of the west staircase. So I gotta go down 2 floors. Well, I'm definitely not getting that parlay. 5 fouls on BJ. Fuck you for standing there. Right? Because I'm trying to figure out which ones. Yeah, 7, so I was on 6 when I started looking at this. So 5th floor is this one, I think? Where's south? Let's see. I will say, Astic, welcome to the stream. That's quite a choice. Mirko Krokop. That's not who I would have expected you to choose. Welcome to the stream, though, man. There we go. Okay, we're out of here. O'Neil Cruz gets the fuck out of here. Thank you. Damn, dug me. He dug me all the way back to the Indigo League. That's insanity. Okay. It's time to get movesets set. Reputation of being a badass. That's a good pull, though, man. That is a good pull. All right, let's use this. We want to go 1 to Bartolo Colon. Will have no effect. Okay. Okay, it won't have any effect. How about Ricky? Won't have any effect. Okay. Tebow. O'Neal Cruz. Okay, so that's pointless. Nice. Ice Beam. Ricky, this is yours. You're going to keep it. You're going to love it. And you're going to kill so many things with it. Okay. Psychic Ricky, my guy. Have I ever told you how much I think this move would do wonders for you? Okay. I think that's all I've got to do, moves-wise. I don't think I have any other moves to teach anybody. Tri-attack would be nice. What's the power of Tri-attack in Gen 1? Like, how powerful is Tri-attack in Gen 1? Gen 1 Tri-attack. So it's an 80 power. Was it 80 power in Generation 1? Because that's crazy if it was. Because if so, I am going to do that and give that. Cannot. I was going to give it to Bartolo Colon. It's toxic. No, that's Body Slam. Thunder Wave. I'm not going to give Blizzard to anybody. I thought about it, but I don't think we need it. Let me save. Let me set the lineup. And we are going to the Elite Four. We have 20 minutes left in stream. We might beat it in 20 minutes. We won't. We won't. I'm not going to beat it in 20 minutes. Okay. I just gotta know what Lorelai leads with, and she does lead with what I thought she led with. Which means it's his time to shine. This is what he's here for. Timmy, you got one opportunity here, bruh. You've got one member that you are here to shut down. Ugh. Alright, Tebow's gonna lead us off against Lorelai. If she goes into Jinx, I'm gonna have to check some things. If she goes into Jinx. After that, I go into Craig, and Craig just annihilates. It's literally Craig for the next two. And then we go to Lance. He can handle the Lapras. The Jinx is the problem. The Jinx is the biggest problem. I'm not worried about the Lapras. Blizzard could be a problem, but I doubt it. I do worry that Tim's gonna be outsped. Yep. Legitimately, after that, I might just go straight Craig. Craig might handle everything. Excuse me. And then when we get to Leon, then who knows what we're doing. It might be Craig again, full time. Well, until he sees himself. Or Executor. Executor is going to be rough for him to handle as well. Alright. Let's do it. We have our full restores. We have a handful of ethers and elixirs. One more save just cause. It'll make me feel better to do it a third time. The Devil's Piano's been playing all night. It's now time to get the in-game audio for the rest. Hello, Lorelei. How are you? You're one of the internet's favorites. For reasons. I was not thinking we were doing this today, but we're doing it. I have never played Fire Pro Returns. Never even heard of it. So how savage were they? Let me see this. Damn! Why they gotta do that to Scott Hall like that, man? Alright, T-Bolt. This is the only button we're pressing. Maybe even on the Jinx. Oh my god, it doesn't kill. Oh my god, it doesn't kill. I can't believe you can't Oko the Dugong. Yeah, you will not be Okoing the Lapras, Tebow. I don't know what you're gonna do. That Lapras is gonna be a problem for you. Cloyster! You might be able to Oko it. Yeah, these mons are gonna be tough then. Okay. Okay. Took care of the Cloyster. Slow, bro. This is gonna be a rough one. I did contemplate setting up a double team to start and go from there. Okay. Ooh, fantastic. We can go ahead and T-Bolt. Finish off the slow, bro. So next is the Jinx. This is where the question is of what do I do? If I can't Oko you, I'm in trouble. They had to gimmick names because none of the wrestlers were licensed, so the profiles in their finishing move were like your biggest hint as to who they were. Okay, that explains it. You know what? I think the easy answer... Fuck yeah. Bartolo Colon does not get distracted by your loving stylings. Don't you dare freeze. Boom! Fuck yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Tebow would have been able to handle... I don't think Tebow would have been able to handle Okoing that Jinx, so I think I made the right move. And that's it. Bartolo Colon, everyone. Comes through, finishes the job. Tebow did a fine job. Did what he needed to do. He was there for the water types. So that is probably one of the last bits you're going to see of Tebow. He got us through 3 of the 5, and I appreciate it. Get ready for Craig, because it is essentially just Craig now. Store. As well, I bought plenty of them. I will say I could go Ricky for this next one, because I do not think any of these Pokemon outspeed Ricky. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that base stat wise, they're not outspeeding. Oh, no, you are not. Yeah, I feel like I could totally just go. I could totally just 100% run Ricky and just save Craig. And then Craig can handle Agatha and maybe even run through Lance. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that. Ricky outspeeds everything. If I'm right, you are considered a water psychic type. Indeed. That 160 special should do you just fine, even though it is not the 200 plus of Craig. Alright, let's do it. I'll put Craig second in the order. Sorry, O'Neal. Tebow, you are batting 9th. You are batting 9th this entire time. Alright. What up, Bruno? Alright. Tebow's the DH. Surf. This is really the best moveset you could give a Starmie in Gen 1. Okay. If that's how this is gonna go, this is gonna be real quick. Hitmonchan. I mean, Bryce Perkins, if you're looking at talent-wise, is probably arguably one of the best ones there, so it makes sense that he's being good, but did not expect him to be the best. Okay, that's one down of the fighting types. Next. Yeah, Perkins into Amu at the top makes sense. Wilkins has just been surprising, although it might just be the bad teams overall. We'll see, we'll see tomorrow. Surf. Okay. Now, bring out the Machamp. Look at that sprite. Such a cool sprite. Oh! Ricky got the job done. What? And now, Craig, get your ass in there. We ain't even taking time on this one. Agatha, you are done. I'm not even sure I need to Psychic to win this, but I'm going to. Because I'm playing this shit safe. I think Psybeam could easily take you out. I get Agatha being like the wall when you don't know what you're doing and you're young playing the game. Like, I get Agatha being the wall. I always used to just level up one Pokemon and, you know, run through the game way too easily. So... Good old O'Neil Cruz. I contemplated using O'Neil for this team. But the Golbat's here, and I'm like, yeah. I could have taken that out easily with Slash, but I was like, nah. Give Craig this one, it's easier. Psychic. The fact that we're gonna end this possibly, said possibly, with one death, and it was because of an explosion, that's gonna be funny as hell. I'm not sure we're gonna end it with just one death, but right now we're on a good path. Okay. Now's where the intrigue begins. I could just run through this with arguably the most low-key hope for the 101 out of 256 miss chance and then Gengar critting Alakazam. Okay. So, I have a couple options here. I have a couple of options here. Okay. I think this is gonna be funny as hell if it works out. I think I'm gonna go with my initial game plan. And we are going to lead Ricky. Or Ricky. We are going to lead Tebow. Timmy starts us out. When the Dragonair switches in, it should be the one with Thunderbolt. When that happens, I'm going to switch out Tebow, bring in Bartolo Colon, and take out the Dragonair with Bartolo Colon. When the next Dragonair switches in, it should be the one with Bubble Beam and Ice Beam. There, I switch into Ricky. Ricky then Ice Beams the shit out of every living thing that comes out, and hopefully we win. That's the game plan. That is the game plan. This was my original game plan from the get-go. First things first. No, I'll go Elixir on Craig just to make sure. In case of emergencies, we're good. Yeah, I don't need to do it for anybody else. Alright, Timmy. I'm doing this mainly just because I kind of want to see you take on the Gyarados. That's the main reason. Let's do this. Hi, Lance. You were always cooler than the other side of the pillow, my guy. And remember, we grinded up to the Dragonite. We did not grind to Leon's Ace because I didn't want to grind up to Leon's Ace. I wanted to make Leon at least a little bit difficult. And that's it. That is it. This should be game over. Should be. If everything goes according to how this game normally runs, that should be game over. We'll find out with Bartolo Colon switching in. This will tell me everything I need to know. Yep, that is the Dragonair I expected. So, we're good. Oh, Parahacks, that sucks. I could Hyper Beam here. I'm just gonna Strength. I'm not gonna go crazy. We will tank that. That's adorable. That's adorable. Good job, Bartolo. Okay, next up. Okay, the interesting part here, though. Now, here's the intrigue. Will this thing go for Hyper Beam? Or will it go for Ice Beam / Bubble Beam? That's the question. I think it goes for Hyper Beam. I think Ricky can take a Hyper Beam. We're gonna find out. Yep. Oh, I fucked that up. I just thought of a better idea. And if Ricky goes down, I'm an idiot. And oh my god, you did absolutely nothing. Ice Beam. I thought Ricky was going to take more damage than that. So, yeah, no, I'm good. Good job, Ricky. Nice job. Nice job, Ricky. Ice Beam. Lance, don't send out a Dragon Flying type. It's going to get bodied by a quad-effective Ice Beam. You idiot. Okay, guys, boom. That's Lance. Dude, that health bar zoomed. Okay, cool. My biggest worry was Ricky taking more damage than I thought from the Hyper Beam. Or Tebow getting bodied by the Gyarados after not being able to OHKO it. Those were my two worries. Luckily, none of that happened. So we are officially on to the champion. I thought it would too. I thought it would too. But we got a good team together, and what I like is I did not go heavy-handed. We have two of the most OP Mons in the game. Bryce Harper was here to fly us around. And I've got a Doug Trio, a Starmie, and a Pikachu. I do have two of the most OP Mons in the game in Gen 1 carrying me. I'll say that. But I also have a Doug Trio, which I've never taken this far into a game, a Starmie, which I've never used, and a Pikachu. And I do want to point out that the Starmie has been our leader in the Elite Four. Speaking of, I think Ricky's gonna lead us here too, maybe? No. No, I don't think Ricky's gonna lead us here. I think we're gonna lead... I think we're gonna lead Craig, and we'll take it from there. I might have a... I might have Tebow take on the Vaporeon. I do worry, because that thing's got Hydro Pump, and a Hydro Pump will absolutely body Tebow, I feel. But I might do it. I might do it. Alright. Well, the full restore was a problem, apparently. Let's see, what else is happening here? Anything else good on that I can watch for the next, like, 6 minutes? Then I'll just probably finish some videos that have probably been uploaded since we started, and then go to bed. Yeah. Oh, shit! Angel's game is on. How about we lose him? Nobody knows. How bad did we lose? Oh, God, we won! The fuck? How the fuck did we beat the Giants? Oh, Zach Neto happened. That's how we beat the Giants. We got Zach Neto back and we won. Okay. Holy shit, we beat them with a total of 4 hits. We got 4 hits and we beat them. That's crazy. How the fuck did we play that well? Joe Adell went a perfect 3 for 3. What the fuck was this game? I'm mad I missed it. I might watch that after the stream's over. What the fuck happened? Legitimately, that is the weirdest baseball game I have ever seen. There we go. Alright. So we lead. Yeah, we lead Ricky. Because I'm gonna switch out anyways. No matter what comes in. And we'll be good. Because there's only one other Pokemon Ricky can handle. Hey, I was looking forward to seeing you, Wolf. My rival should be strong to keep me sharp. Leon, you son of a bitch, no one likes you around here. While working on Pokedex, I looked all over for powerful Pokemon. You can't even speak well, man. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type. No, he is Leon until he is not Leon. That's the way it works. It's always Leon. If I have a rival, it is Leon. Because that fucker is everywhere. And he's always doing shit. And now, I'm the Pokemon League champion. And also, it works even better in Gen 2 because he's a redhead. Wolf, do you know what that means? I'll tell you. I am the most powerful trainer in the world. Yeah, Stu couldn't get through the first fucking part of Danganronpa, dumbass. Well, we won't name May Leon, because that's just weird. We're not gonna do that. Bada bing, a bada boom. Realest guys in the room, how you doing? Okay. We probably could face this Alakazam. I just would rather Bartolo Colon come in and Hyper Beam the fuck out of it. Because as we all know, you motherfucker, the rules of Hyper Beam. That's actually a really smart move to go Kinesis there. I'll give him credit where it's due. Yep, that's crit. And you're dead! Oh, fuck. Oh, no, yeah, you can't name May. Yeah, you don't name May. And then you don't name... Well, no, you can... you name Barry, and you name Hugh, so... There's plenty more that are Leons. There's plenty of Leons in the world. Plenty of them. Trust me, we've seen plenty of them. Okay, this is a weird one, because Exeggutor really does nothing. So, this is the only chance he's gonna get to show up and do something. Bryce, get the fuck out here, my guy. Yeah, that's not doing shit, my guy. Leon, this is exactly why we make the jokes. Bro, this is exactly why. Flamethrower. So next should be the Ninetales. That screams Ricky. They aren't assholes, but they're rivals, and that's what matters. I could go O'Neal Cruz here and just keep him in for Magneton. Yeah, because your special is fine. This thing's not gonna do shit to you for the most part. Because initially I was gonna bring in Ricky, let Ricky take care of the Ninetales. Yeah, I think it's the best bet. I was about to say the names of the two guys, and I don't remember them. O'Neal, come on. You gotta get out of this shit. Bruh, how long does Fire Spin go? Motherfucker. This is the only way you're gonna kill a Pokemon. And you couldn't! Because you're dead. Oh, you are dead. You are so dead. That Ninetales is gone. Okay, show me the Magneton. Earthquake. Okay. We damn well know a Hydro Pump is coming. Do we think? Do we believe that he can take a Hydro Pump? Do we think he can take a Hydro Pump? He's gonna come out either way, but do we think he takes it? A Stab Hydro Pump from the Vaporeon. Yeah, I'm gonna put him out there. I just want to know if you guys think he survives. I just want your opinions. Whew. A super hit. Kieran says no. Oh, we're gonna find out. Timmy Tebow. Oh, you didn't go! Wow. Yeah, that's a game. I was expecting Hydro Pump. Okay, this... Oh my god, we got the Parahacks, and you went miss. Thunderbolt. If this is... He went with the full restore! I could go Thunder and just see if it hits. So, let's be real, a Thunder probably kills. He hit it! And we got the Parahacks! Crit. That's the most Tebow fucking thing ever. Man lives with 14 HP after essentially killing Vaporeon twice almost. And he ends it with the most Ash Pikachu move possible. With Quick Attack. That's why you got that Captain's Patch, Tim. That's why you got that Captain's Patch. This one was for Scarlet, though. Even though she was reincarnated as Lord Helix. No, that can't be. You beat my best! After all that work to become Pokemon League champ? My reign is already over? It's not fair! Why? Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon. Darn it. You're the new Pokemon League champion. Although I don't like to admit it. Hey Wolf, I showed up for your League champion win. Whew. So you won. Congratulations. You're the new Pokemon League champion. You've grown up so much since you first left with Pikachu. Hey Leon, did you win? I didn't hear anything about that. Well, if you've come of age. Leon, fuck you. I came when I heard you beat the Elite Four and you've already fucked up. But when I got here, you had already lost. I like that he's yelling at him. This is bad family times right now. Leon, do you understand why you lost? You have forgotten to treat your Pokemon with trust and love, unlike Wolf, who literally shit-talks some of his. Without them, you will never become a champ again. Wolf, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing. No, I get it. I put together a good team. And everybody got a little bit of limelight, which I think is kind of the coolest part of that. I kind of wanted everybody to get at least one kill in the Elite Four, and I got that. So, fucking awesome. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Wolf, come with me. Yes. Are you a boy or a girl? Congratulations, Wolf. Yeah, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Cue the, Will I Am and, script track. Ricky! A late member to the team, as we have our good old moment. Late member to the team, but a really useful one. The captain himself, Tebow, here from the get-go, always here. Bryce Harper, who was kind of here to fly us around for the most part. That was about it. He didn't do much, but that's why we love him. Bartolo Colon. You know why he was here, because he's awesome. O'Neal Cruz did his job, and that's all we could ask. And of course, the champ, Craig. He got the job done every single time. He was the big red button. And of course, there's me who put them all together. No, I won't. Because we're done. I'm off to a different place. And I'm going to catch different Pokemon because it's going to be randomized. Yeah, okay, so. So next Friday, we're probably going to take a 1 week break from Pokemon, more than likely. I want to try out a game and see how you guys feel about it. And then I'll figure out if it's going to get a spot in rotation or not. Or if I'm just going to play it on my own and have way too much fun with it. So, that's what's going to happen next week. The week after that, we will start up, I believe it was Silver. Dusk, I think you wanted to go through Silver. We'll do that. We'll randomize it. It'll be, good old hardcore Silver randomized just to add some more fun. And hopefully, a tad bit more difficult. But I don't think we're going to get, like, overly difficult. Now, I don't remember, are we randomizing everything? Including, like, trainer Pokemon? Or are we just randomizing my Pokemon? And items. Because randomizing items is funny. Although, I don't know how early gen games do it with random items. I think they're good about not randomizing HMs. But I don't remember. And that's what worries me. So I may not randomize items. But I do not remember if we were going full randomization or if we were going to just randomize our encounters. Right there at home. I just want the team up. Tebow and his 14 HP. But I don't remember if it was fully randomized or not. That's the only thing I'm trying to remember. I need to get rid of that. Don't need that no more. And I can refresh that for after the stream. But yeah, we will do randomized Silver. However much randomization I put into it. And we will go batshit insane in that. I don't know what the theme will be. We'll have to figure out what our theme for nicknames is going to be. But we'll figure that out when the time comes. We're randomizing the wild Pokemon only? Okay, good. Good. That makes me feel better. I figured that's what I elected to do, but could not remember. With that, though, I appreciate you guys for being here. Jaren, Adisic, Dash. If you're watching after the fact over on the YouTubes or the Twitch, I appreciate you guys. Let me just do it because I know you guys want. We just made the Hall of Fame, so you know what we got to play. There's only one choice. Only one choice. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. But next week's schedule, it's going to be a massive amount of shit. Monday, back to Legend of Zelda. Tuesday, we got some Hall of Fame by the script. We don't have that. I can't play that. You damn well know I can't. I have it on my Spotify because me and my college roommate have a running gag about some songs. But no. Tuesday, we get more White Sox franchise. Wednesday is going to be the final off season for DVT. We say goodbye to the DVT series and all the seniors and all the players, and we shed tears. Thursday, we're back in the courtroom where we like to be. And Friday, I'm going to keep that a secret until we get there because I've got to buy the game. And I know I'm going to have fun with it. I don't know if you guys will. But I know I'm going to have fun with it. With that, though, appreciate you guys, and I will see you. Wait for it, because I'm not even ready. Next time.